Aha, and we're here. So Hannah, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name. I'll let you do that if you want. But Hannah, welcome to the Joyful Life Project. It's we've been chatting a little bit, and it's really nice to speak to you a little bit in person or virtually in person.
Hmm.
So can you, pardon me, maybe take just a moment and say a little bit about who you are and what you do in the world?
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for the chat before and
Oh yeah.
welcoming here. So, well, my name is Hanna Meyer Sjoblom. Everyone can try to pronounce that afterwards. I live in Stockholm, Sweden.
Right.
And what I do is that I'm a mother for 3 children and one on the way.
Oh, nice.
Coming any day
Congratulations.
now. Any day
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
And what I otherwise do is that I work with people that want to see something new in their lives.
Oh, cool.
So with transformation,
Nice.
really.
Oh, I like how you put that too. Very simple. Work with, yeah, I like that. Well, two questions.
Yeah.
You ready? I even have I have my t-shirt on today.
Oh, that's great. So I can remember what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's right. In case it gets to, yeah. So the first question is, what does living a joyful life mean to you?
Yeah, that changed dramatically some
Mm,
years ago.
right.
But I'm talking from now. And from now, it is when my thinking drops, my
Mm,
personal thinking drops.
right,
And when I'm more in the now, especially with my children, because they
right,
are so much living in the now. So
right.
I can really see when I'm not and they are.
Mm.
So they are really the guides
Oh,
that I
interesting.
can see. Yeah. So when I drop out of my thinking, because thinking are so much for me about the future or
Mm,
what I've done or anything. But when I drop out of my thinking, it's more like I'm in my nature. It's more like I'm breathing in what's outside
oh, I
and I
like
can just feel what to do next. And I love that feeling. I didn't even know it existed as a grown up. I'm sure I had it when I was a child, but I
that.
forgot it.
Mm.
I forgot the feeling, how it is to be in the now.
What is the, because you said you mentioned that you didn't always feel that. What's the, how is being able to feel that advantageous? Like, how is that helpful in a practical way in your life?
I can see that if I'm in my head thinking about stuff, I'm just trying to figure things out from my information that I like stored from before. So I can't even have a new experience because I'm always like looking in the old drawers or whatever you can say in my mind to find a solution. But when I drop out of my thinking, when I can see that I'm in my thinking, that's not really that easy every time and every day. But when I do that, it's like I'm guided in the now
Mhm.
from life. So
So
I
how
mean,
can
I can have new experiences, right?
Mhm.
And I can listen better to people, clients, my children, or my husband, or whatever. And as I did before this call, for
Mhm.
example, was like letting go of myself and just be present and just don't think, don't think about it. Just talk and see what happens in the now. So that's how I try to live my life.
I've got nothing to add to that. That's beautiful. Second question then, Hannah.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who's looking to live a more joyful or joyous life?
For the first, I want to say that there's a lot of hope. I
Mm,
didn't think that. So that's the most important thing. And everyone can drop into the now.
mm,
Doesn't feel like that maybe, but you can. And you have that ability since you were born.
right.
And that's so important. That was really a good thing for me, a reminder about the babies. When you look at a baby, they are here now. They're
Yeah.
not analyzing and not thinking about themselves or comparing themselves or anything. They are just here and now and just experiencing. So we have that ability. I mean, we haven't lost the ability
Right.
to be.
Right.
Where would it go? I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
a
I
good
like that. Yeah, yeah.
reminder.
Where
So
would
it's,
it where would it go? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
where would it go?
Yeah. So what do you think this is a little bit away from our topic, but that's okay. What do you think is behind the fact that we seem to misplace this ability to be in the now? Like, how do we lose contact with that?
I think it's the thinking, but I
Mm,
don't want to blame like to think because it's beautiful. I mean, otherwise you and me couldn't have this conversation if we couldn't think about what to say and words and everything. But I think it's like we misuse the ability to
mm,
think. And to go back to the second question that you asked, in my case, I
mhm.
found this understanding through something called the three principles
Right,
that came into my life 2019, so it's not that
right,
far ago.
right.
And but I mean the wisdom of this, the truth that we are able to be in the now and to live a joyful life
Mm,
is everywhere really. But I just found that this way, this understanding, without doing anything, just listening to
mm.
this understanding, made me have insights about what's true beyond my own thinking, true beyond what I thought before.
Could you give an example of an insight that you had that's
Yeah,
relevant to living a more joyful life?
yeah. I had one with my neighbor, really, and that was around the principle of thought, as
Oh
it's
yes.
called.
Yeah, yeah.
And one day, I just know one thing, and that was that I couldn't be myself when I met her, and I didn't know why really. I felt a bit stiff.
Hmm,
And
hmm.
then one day, I met her in a doorway, and suddenly I just saw all my thinking about her and what she was thinking about me. And then I just saw the untruth about that is that I don't know what she's thinking, right? How can I know what she's thinking about
Right,
me?
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I just saw it was thought, and it just fell away in that second. And I laughed a little bit because I could see that it was myself, like seeing it through lenses that wasn't clear, right?
Right.
And
Wow.
when that fell away, the only thing left was me, right? In the now. So I could be myself. And the most beautiful thing with that was that it wasn't just one person that happened with. It was like every person that I meet. So the insight was the thinking is between us. That's the only thing that is like between me and another person being in the now and feeling love and understanding, because I think that is what we share.
Wow. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this again, Hannah. We're trying to keep these short.
Yeah.
So, do you have any last thoughts? Anything else that comes to
No, I don't
mind?
have any thoughts. No,
That's
of course
right.
I have.
No thoughts left. Um, be that as it may. Anything you'd like to add around living a more joyful life, or what it means to you before we close off?
Just that it's possible. I keep
Mm.
listening to this content that you are going to share with you,
Oh,
Michael,
well,
because I
thanks.
think this is so beautiful and generous of you. So
I appreciate that.
keep
Thank
just listening, keep an open heart and an open mind to hear something new, because
you.
it's
Wow.
there for everyone.
That's a perfect spot to end, Hannah. Thank you so very much. I
Thank you.
appreciate your time and your words of wisdom, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, stop that. Oh, hold on.